Hey everyone, this is Mel from Cardstock Concoctions, bringing you guys another project for our Floral Boutique Suite video series. And so this one's actually going to be part of a 2-page layout. So I did page 1 as the example, and I'll do page 2 with you guys today. So guys, don't worry about writing down any directions or any, supply list or anything like that. You guys just click on the link below. You'll see a direct link to a description bar below. You'll see a direct link to my website, and in there you can find the projects, and you guys can order all the supplies and ask me any questions by sending me an email from that site as well. So today, we're going to be featuring no stamp sets, no ink, nothing like that. But we're going to be featuring the Floral Boutique Designer Series paper, the Floral Boutique Washi tape, the Night of Navy Baker's Twine, and down here you guys can see this. Sorry, this is almost out of camera range. The Blossom Bunch Punch, and a few of our rhinestone jewels. So let's go through what we're going to need to make the second page today. So you will need a full sheet. I'm going to try to stick these things side by side, and no, they're not all going to get in the camera range. I am so sorry, guys. It's just not going to happen. But today we're going to need 2 sheets of Designer Series paper, and 1 sheet you want to leave as a full 12 by 12. And if you can tell, I did white as my base and navy as my top. You can also flip that and do navy as your base, white as your top. But your second piece needs to be about 10 by 10. And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to line up that 10 by 10 piece right next to the second one, centered from top to bottom. You have a 2-inch gap over here. You should have a 2-inch gap over here if you guys cut it correctly. And so that's what we're going to do there. You are also going to need, for the layout on this half of the page, not the one that's already completed, you're going to need 3 photo mats. Now these are Whisper White photo mats that are cut at 3.5 by 5 1/4, and I just wrapped some washi tape around there. I do have one to show you guys, and I'll work that one with you. You just didn't want to see me try to struggle with that, and it's going to take a few minutes. So along with that, we are also going to be using our Floral Boutique Designer Series washi tape. You guys can see all those here. We're going to be using this striped one here, as well as the same one that matches our background. We are also going to be using our Night of Navy Baker's Twine. You're going to need some scrap Whisper White to make some flowers. You guys can see those down here. And of course, you're going to need your adhesive. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to use the second sheet, the first one here, as a template to line my two pages up so it looks like one seamless one. And then we'll continue, and I'll pull this one out of the way so we can have a little more time to work with each, see what we're doing. All right, so take your adhesive, take the back. Obviously, we're going to run a little bit of adhesive here. I'm using Fast Fuse. I think it works awesome. However, once it's stuck down, it's never coming back up, guys. So just keep that in mind. All right, so line up your 2 12 by 12 pieces of paper. Line up your 10 by 10 next to it, not going over your edge, and then just smooth it down. So now that you see that those kind of line up and run evenly, so now we're going to take this one out of the way just to give ourselves a little more room to work. Slide that onto the floor there. So there we go. And so now we're going to grab our striped washi tape here, and we are going to run this around the edge, if I can find the edge of it. So I found a trick about washi tape is wherever you guys stick your fingers, don't stick that directly to your paper, because otherwise it will not work. So like where my finger is here, make sure that's sticking over the edge and have a little bit extra to tuck behind. And, just overlap your page just a smidge up here at the top. Try to make it even. If you're like me, that doesn't always work. And then I just kind of come down here and I rip it off. And it's so light, it just kind of fades into the secondary paper here. So we're going to do that all the way around. And if you're like me, you also stick it to your thing. So just take that little extra piece there, run it around the back. We're going to flip this all the way over. We're going to do it again. We're just gonna run it from this side. So I want to, impart a couple of things that I just learned about scrapbooking, and I'm not great at, mixing and matching patterns and things together, which some people might find really surprising. I don't wear a lot of patterns. I don't, oops, that's not, you got a little bulge there. Guess what? Washi tape comes up fairly easily. Just be very gentle, especially once you smooth it out. There it goes. Over here. When you guys are working with patterns in your scrapbook pages and things, you want to mix large patterns and small patterns. And so this one in the background here is considered a larger pattern because these kind of sort of make a square. And this pattern here is considered a small pattern because the leaves are smaller and it's a repetitive thing. And I did not know that before, so I thought that was really cool and I thought I would actually share that with you. So now we're going to run one more strip of washi tape here, just kind of overlapping the first two, just a smidge, as well as that little thing right there. Also something else, guys, I've used a couple of different brands of washi tape. Stampin' Up's brand of washi tape really sticks. I'm really, really amazed. I have not been a big fan of washi tape in the past because it doesn't stick. So, all right, so now we're there, right? All happy, hunky-dory, everything's all good. Oh, you guys can hear the dogs in the background. I am dog sitting for my brother's dog as well as my own. All right, so I'm gonna lay out, I wanted 3 photo mats here. I wanted top, bottom, I think I wanted center. I think I'm actually gonna slide these up, slide that down, keep those a little bit more. But I also wanted more than just plain Whisper White. Now this step here is totally optional. You can do it, you cannot. So I decided to run some washi tape around to make another border around my Whisper White. So I'm gonna finish that off here. And all you have to do again is we're gonna slide this big 12 by 12 piece of paper out of the way. And I'm just gonna work on our small Whisper White. Sorry about the dogs barking, guys. Just run it along the edge here. So as I'm working, I wanted to let you guys know that if anybody comes shopping with me in the month of June, you are automatically entered to win all of the examples that I'm creating here in all my videos. So you will receive both pages of the layout and every other project and example that I am using in my 10 videos for this Floral Boutique Suite video series. So go ahead and check out the website. There's some really awesome stuff with the new catalog this month and this year. I'm really excited by the catalog. I always love the catalog that Stampin' Up puts out, and they always have wonderful, there we go. They always have awesome quality products as well. Pull that off my paper. Again, I'm really good at that. So then just tuck those things around the back. Make sure it's stuck down. We're going to stick it down. All right, so now I'm going to pull back in my 12 by 12 piece of paper here. So now I want to kind of sort of figure, I want to kind of sort of figure out where I want it and make sure I've got it exactly where I want. And then I'm going to stick them down. And I'm actually going to stick this far one down over here first, just due to the fact that it's going to be the one that I am going to use as a guide for my other ones. So again, you set them gently. I'm going to push that down just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more because that's a little bit high. All right, set them gently down. And they don't have to be perfect, guys. These are homemade scrapbook pages and they're supposed to be that way. Now I'm going to stick this bottom one down. Now you can push down your washi tape if you pull it up with your fast fuse like I just did. Some of you guys can be like, hey, where are you using fast fuse? I love fast fuse. It is actually my adhesive of choice. You can actually put this one over here. You can have 2 of them going up and down and 1 of them at the bottom, whatever you guys want. They do fit, just to let you guys all know, they do fit. Okay, so I'm going to stick this one about 1/4 of an inch to almost 1/2 inch away from both here and here. Attempt to get them lined up all at the bottom there. Go ahead and stick it down. And then we're going to stick down the second one here. I do love fast fuse. It doesn't normally have that effect on me. There we go. All right, right, so now I'm going to give myself some space, but again, trying to line up those two equally, top to bottom. That looks about good to me, so we're going to go ahead and set that there. So now I'm kind of sitting here going, okay, I liked this look. I thought it was really cool, but I thought it just needed just something else. So I went ahead and I pulled in my Night of Navy Baker's Twine. And so on the first one, you guys will see I, tied a giant bow. The second one, I don't want to do a double bow, so I'm actually just going to wrap it around twice. So I'm going to start on the back here. You guys can't see this, but I'm going to take the twine, start on the back, hold it in place. Woo! Pulled off way too much at one time. All right, let's do it this way. There we go. Once, twice. I'm going to keep holding this. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to take an itty bitty glue dot. I'm just going to stick it somewhere on the back here. I actually love this back right here. Oh, it was so beautiful, I thought. I'm going to take back my Navy Baker's Twine. Sorry guys, I just dropped that. Just get it kind of sort of back into place here so it's not going crazy. Pull it a little bit tighter. There we go. So it's not going to fall off. And then I'm just going to stick it down in the back. Take my scissors, snip it. Set that off to the side. I'm going to flip this back over here. So now I've got a mirrored look on my page, but without the bow, which I thought was really cool. So now I'm also sitting here going, okay, there's a little bit more I would like to do. So I'm actually going to build a couple of flowers, kind of like on my first one. Now, so you guys don't have to watch me do this 5,000 times. I built some of them already. So you guys don't have to watch me do this. You don't have to watch me do it twice. So we're going to set this off to the side. We are going to grab our Scrap Whisper White and our Blossom Bunch Punch. See how many times fast I can say that. So we're going to take this, we're going to stick it in here once, pop it out. Not quite enough room for another one, so we're going to grab another scrap. We're going to do it again. All right, so then we're done with our punch. Set that aside. We are going to grab our paper piercing mat here just to help us add some dimension. So just go ahead and stick all of your flowers on here. Take the back of your paper piercer here. Slide that up. Take the back of your paper piercer here. Stick it in the center. And it gives them a little bit of dimension and pops them up. Take all the smaller ones, flip them over. I'm going to use a paper piercer and a glue dot. Grab the bigger one, and we're just going to layer them. Now, if you flipped your pages and you have Night of Navy as the 12 by 12 sheet, and you have Whisper White as the 10 by 10, you may want to do your flowers in navy and use pearls instead of rhinestones. That would be really cute. Okay, here we go. We're going to layer one more. Flip it over and then add the rhinestone, and then we're going to attach them to our page and we'll be done. All right, so now we're going to grab the rhinestones. I actually like these medium-sized ones. I thought they fit well in there without being overpowering, but the large ones I believe also fit. So, okay, so we got our two flowers. Set that aside, move all of this stuff aside. Pull back in your 12 by 12 scrapbook page. Grab your other flowers here. So how I did this is I actually created one large flower and two small flowers. And so, you know, the rule of odds kind of prevails in scrapbooking and card making and things. And so I made 3 in total between the 2 pages. So I had 3 large flowers and then I had 6 smaller ones in total. So let's go ahead and attach these. I think I'm going to attach them here. And actually I think I'm going to attach here and here. I think we're going to attach them here and here. Just to offset it just a little bit. So we're going to flip that over. We're going to grab the big one. We're going to stick that kind of up in the corner. Make sure you guys leave plenty of room to be able to slide this into a sleeve protector. Flip these over as well. There we go. Slide that there. And one more. Now you can also randomly place them. You can stick them like right here in the center if you wanted. Oh, I ran out of glue dots. That's okay. I'm just gonna stick, you know, a little bit of fast fuse also works up here. Go ahead and stick your flower in there. You can also just put fast fuse or glue directly on the back of your flowers. That also works. All right, last one. See the invention, there we go. So there, get this out of the way, is your completed 12 by 12 scrapbook page. I'm gonna pull in the other one again so you can see what they look like next to each other. So here are the two of them next to each other. Sorry if these actually don't come 100% fit in the camera range here, but there you go. It holds 4 photos. This is a 5 by 7 photo mat, and these are 3.5 by 5 1/4, so it does fit a 3 1/4 by 5 1/4 photo, or 5-inch photo. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Go ahead and check out my website down there. Go grab the directions for these and all of my other projects that are out there. And if you guys enjoyed, please subscribe. So let me know if you guys have any questions. And from Mrs. Mel from Cardstock Concoctions, have a great